Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with HappyThumbsGaming. Today we're checking out Isla Sorna Aviary Free Room for Lego Jurassic World, and yes, this is the final level for the third movie, so we're making great progress. There are a couple of requirements: complete the story in free play, so you have all the dinos and characters needed, and we find a couple of characters, or at least one in the area. Looks, I don't know if that's Dirk's relative or not, but anyways, alright, we're gonna go ahead and keep on keeping on up the map. We've been working our way up and down and kind of zigzagging back and forth through two different paths to get all the way to this final area at the northern part of the map, and it's actually called the Isla Sorna Aviary, and you can see there's everything except for a worker and a dino. There's a total of 7 gold bricks, but we're gonna knock those out real quick, and we're going to go ahead and get old Mr. Degler here and see how he's doing. 30k to add him. I'm not even sure I remember him being in the movie, but regardless, we've added him to our list. And before heading down the stairs into the actual aviary, into the big cage, make sure you head to the back for the photographic moment and the gold brick that will be rewarded for, I don't know if that was a pteranodon or what, but he was certainly riding. It was like, kind of reminded me of the old, whatchamacallit, the never-ending story, perhaps. All right, we are now down the stairs and inside. We're going to head over to the left-hand side and actually spawn a pteranodon. But first, we got to build up the old spawn pad, and we're going to take a peek. We were looking at our notes, and we kind of caught wind of a mini pteranodon. So we were looking for that in our menu here, and we selected the custom pteranodon because, you know, we thought that might be the mini one, but it turns out he was just custom painted. It looks like he's God of War'd out. Now, I don't know if you're a fan of that game or not, but he certainly looks like he's got the old Sparta paint on him. But, all right, so we're just kind of checking it out right now. We're flying all the way through. There's basically a giant enclosed half circle, half sphere, whatever you want to call it. And there are a few things that we're going to take advantage of here. And one of them is, notice the picnic guy there? You might have noticed the band that we noticed right off the bat flying. And there's also another group of Skeletors right up above us. But we're going to pay attention to this gold brick down here in this little, how did that happen? You saw us, we flew right through that. But right here in the little, I don't know what to call that, the little hole in the wall there, there's a gold brick, but go ahead and grab that, and we'll go ahead and move on to the next one, which happens to be these Skeletors. There's one group playing tennis up right above the gold brick we just grabbed. There's a solo guy having a picnic by himself. That must be awesomely lonely. But we'll go ahead and take him out too, and we're going to head back to right where we started, where the spawn was, where the band was playing. So look at that. I don't know if that's a specific band, if they might have dressed them to look like somebody. I didn't even look, but smash the 3 of them and get the gold brick for doing so. Now, you might have noticed that there are a group of dinos back here guarding these eggs. Now, as soon as you touch down on the ground, you get attacked by them. They're protecting their eggs, and although their eggs are 17 times the size of them, apparently one of them laid those eggs, so that's interesting to think about. But basically, once you attack and take down one, a group of them come out and rush you, and you have to defeat 10 of them. We found that hitting the circle, or I guess that would be the B button perhaps on the Xbox, to go ahead and flap your wings is the quickest way to do that. Once you take them all out, a gold brick will present itself right in the middle of the 3 eggs. Go ahead and grab that, and we will move on to the next one. You probably noticed that up on the walkway up here, there is a giant, it looks like some sort of a Tyrannosaurus or Raptor pounce point or something, but it turns out it's a Pteranodon pull point. Now, I learned something right here. I pull it up and I switch characters and I run out there, which is totally what you need to do. However, you need to let go of the little lever that I'm pulling there. You can see Billy has the parachute ability over on the right-hand side here, so we get him out there, and I run all the way up, and I know there's a crowbar situation coming up, so I switch to Nick Van Owen. But then I get up here, and I'm like, why can't I get through this debris? Why is it still here? But it's because I have not released the lever yet. So go ahead and drop it like it's hot and watch the bricks fall, and all of a sudden there's a little spot where we can go and use our crowbar. Ka-ka-ka-ka! All right, we got that in, and we're going to go ahead and, not go up the right. We're going to go to the left, because there's actually a gold brick right here, and it is going to require the usage of our Pteranodon again, which, unfortunately, I had to play a little musical characters there. So once you drop that switch and get your character inside, you're going to fly up top, and you're going to see another little area there, and you can see the dino icon there. Go ahead and approach that and press the icon indicated, which will then pull the lever up and kind of make this whole action happen. Now, truth be told, we need to release that lever again because we've lifted it, but we haven't dropped it in order to close the door, or open the door, I should say. kind of a, I don't know, catch-22 because you're opening one and closing another. But all right, so ready for it. I switch around, I see the brick, and boom, I finally close the lever and open the door, and we grab the gold brick. And now we're headed for more. All right, up the stairs, off over to the side. You can see there is a jump point with Billy is needed because you need his parachute. Now, I'm going to show you a common question we get a lot. A lot of people are like, I'm jumping off this diving board with Billy and his parachute, and it just kills me every time. So watch this. I jump off, and I die. Why is that? Well, some of you have already caught on, I'm sure. There's actually a dino icon you need to activate, which does the same thing, basically, but the difference of jumping versus activating the sequence of the scene is huge, because otherwise you don't get to go out and be a part of the sequence in the scene. It'll just drop you off and kill you. Now, I actually had a moment where I made it all the way out here, and I got to the middle here, and there was no gold brick, so I died, and it respawned me up top, and I had to redo it again. But in this case, for some reason, I didn't make it to the actual middle. I fall, it spawns me up top, was able to get the gold brick. So I don't know. So you guys might have to do that a time or two, but just know that it wasn't perfect for me either. All right. Now moving back along, we got a red brick coming up next on our list, but we got to get back across here, and we're going to use Billy and his parachute to get back. Now, we're going to go ahead and head over to the dino spawn pad again and spawn yet another Pteranodon, because our other one, I don't know what happened to him. He apparently was out past curfew and got in trouble, had to go home. I don't know what it was, but he's no longer with us, so we had to switch to a new guy. Now we're going to spawn him, and we're going to fly right off to the right-hand side over here, and there's this crazy cage thing. We've seen something like this. We just got a gold brick for doing something like this, but this one's a little different, and this one actually incorporates the mini Pteranodon. So go ahead and lift it up with the big guy, and then hit triangle or Y to go ahead and switch to the other Pteranodon that's inside there. You can see I'm switching back and forth, and I gotta lift it up to get him through, let him get all the way down. Once he gets inside that crate, lift it up again, and it'll allow you to get all the way down. You do have to drop it in there too, so a little confusing, but should be all right. Watch the video again. If I confused you with my wording, mute me. That's maybe the best way to get by that. All right, so last but not least, we have a race. We're going to spawn another Pteranodon because that other one disappeared over there. We lost control of him. This one's a little bit different. You don't have to press the circle or B button to go ahead and activate it. It actually activates the race as soon as you walk through it. So as you can see, I almost didn't make that first checkpoint. I mean, I've had a couple close ones, but I think that's the closest one yet. But essentially, this is the one of the only flying ones that I've encountered so far. Of course, we have the last area ahead of us, too. But so far, easy peasy. I mean, I got to be honest. Look, I got 10 seconds or more, and I even messed up that first checkpoint. I almost didn't make it, and now I made up enough ground that I got plenty of room to make mistakes. But I don't know if anybody will. It's pretty simple. You're flying so slow, and there's enough time that everyone should be just fine. But make it all the way around, figure 8 style. Once you get back to the middle, well, got to get up and around one more time. You can see there's studdage all over the place. I should have sped this up a little bit more, huh? But you can see it's very slow going, easy race, pretty hard. I think they certainly took our advice and feedback from the Lego Marvel superheroes. Remember how difficult some of those flying ones were? They were frustrating. 20, 30 times to get one race done was a little too much. Now they made it almost too easy. So we do a little celebratory flap in the air here and do some circular stuff. And then we realize, hey, wait a minute, we don't need to land or anything. We can check the map from right here. So we're going to go ahead and do that, check our thing. Oh, look at that. We got our red brick, we got our race, we got our photo, and all 7 bricks. So booyah, ka-shout. That's going to wrap it up for Lego Jurassic World, Isla Sorna Aviary Free Roam. And hopefully you guys didn't get too confused on that red brick. I think other than that, the video was pretty solid, pretty straightforward, and hopefully you guys found this video entertaining as well. If you guys have any questions, comments, or maybe just want to get involved with some other gamers like yourself, head on over to Facebook, Twitter, comment, vote, subscribe down below, and, you know, we've also got Instagram, G+, and Twitch. HappyThumbsGaming.com is the home of our product and gaming reviews, as well as our Trophy Achievement Guide. So if you guys are into the Trophy Achievement Guides, you like following kind of a roadmap style kind of a thing, as well as, you know, having glitch explanations and ways to avoid them, check out our Trophy Achievement Guide. You might find it useful. As for me, that's going to go ahead and do it. I got one more whole movie to take on as far as free roam goes, and then to clean up with Trophy Achievement. So, as always, until next time.
Booyakasha!